In the bustling city of Albuquerque, where chicken quesadillas are considered a breakfast staple, an unusual mystery unfolded along the outskirts, in the barren wasteland known as the West Mesa. This wasn't an ordinary crime scene. It was a reality TV show waiting to happen, filled with drama, suspense, twists, and more twists than a chio on a dessert menu. Meet our unlikely heroine, Detective Amelia Scramble. At 5 feet 2 inches, she barely met the height requirement for the police force, spending most of her budget on elevated shoes and gluten-free diet plans. With her cat, Detective Whiskers, who thought of himself as her superior, they roamed the alleys, searching for the clues others might overlook. Amelia was famous in the precinct for solving her cases after midnight, usually with a slice of pizza and a diet soda. She was a whiz on the job, but unfortunately her penchant for midnight snacks wasn't considered detective protocol. The news hit her like forgetting to invert your pyramid of nachos while broiling them. 11 women found dead, no killer in sight. The West Mesa was not known for its scenic picnic areas. The desert stretched out like an unwelcome relative refusing to leave. Rumors flew around faster than Detective Whiskers could chase them. Amelia and Detective Whiskers first examined the scene. While other officers shrugged it off as another unsolvable mess, Amelia whipped out her magnifying glass, oversized, of course, and kneeled down, much to the dismay of her back pain. "Whiskers, the wind tells tales tonight," she declared. Detective Whiskers, always the skeptic, sniffed at the air and trotted away to investigate a questionable sandwich tossed near the bushes by one officer. Days turned to night, and coffee turned to conjectures. Amelia's investigation danced around suspect leads. She discovers the bones have souvenirs, odd trinkets like a novelty dice, a missing sock, an empty salsa container. "We're looking for someone who dislikes salsa with their tacos," she concluded to Whiskers. In a twist, she suspects perhaps the killer lived among them in broad daylight, like a seedy taco vendor with tourist traps on his side menu, selling stale burritos with a wry smile. Then, a breakthrough. On the nights of full moons, Amelia noticed the killer left behind tiny post-it notes stuck oddly on conspiracy theory flyers, the kind that say, "Elvis Lives," a peculiar habit. On the outskirts of West Mesa, Amelia and Whiskers staked out the burrito stand, armed with curiosity and night goggles camouflaged as sunglasses. Finally, the evening unraveled its strange events when the arch-taco seller arrived. Amelia caught him, red-handed, holding 2 stale tacos, one with extra mold. Much to her surprise, he was a writer hoping to start a killer horror novel.